Hey guys, it's Diana. That's gonna be my really first video on YouTube, and that was not my idea to upload any videos on YouTube, but I was thinking that since everybody's at home, we have more time to cook and we have more time to try new foods. And I'm going to make you some Hungarian foods because I was born and raised in Hungary. About 3 years ago, I just moved out here from Hungary to the United States. I'm studying here currently. I'm an athlete, I'm a college athlete. I play basketball, and my other passion is to cook. I love to cook and I love to make Hungarian foods because I kind of miss home, I'm not gonna lie to you. So it's always amazing when I'm able to make some Hungarian food and it tastes exactly the same as in Europe. So I'm looking forward to do that. And so let's just talk about Hungarian food or Hungarian cuisine, right? So we love bread. We love sour cream. Oh my gosh, sour cream is actually one of my favorite thing I can eat. I can eat sour cream just like straight sour cream without anything. I really do love sour cream. And what you also have to know that sour cream in the United States, it does not taste the same as it tastes in Europe. Because I can say it's like kind of like bitter or sour or something like that, but it's not the same. I know 2 brands, I cannot say the name right now, but 2 brands actually taste almost the same, but it's not. We love cheese, sour cream, cheese, bread, chicken, that's what we like. We like creamy, juicy stuff. It's just amazing, you know, that's how we just grew up. That's what our grandma and our mom just taught us how to make it. So I think I can say most of the Hungarian women can cook because this is how we were raised and this is what's like the requirement. So I can cook really well, and I've been cooking since I'm like 15 or something like that because my grandma was like, okay, come here sweetheart, you have to cook with me. So I had to do that. I had to watch my granny, and then I had to make the food what she told me to make it. So I hope you guys gonna like that. Okay, so today I'm going to make some Hungarian food. It's called Hungarian Chicken Paparikash. It's like a really basic food what we always make. I grew up eating that. My grandma and my mom always made that to me, like mostly at the weekends, but I just love that. So all you need is, I have 3 chicken breasts, washed, it's well prepared. I have also chicken thighs without bones and like small pieces. I also need pepper actually, that's like a Californian paprika, that's kind of sweet, but we'll see how it's gonna go. We need this kind of seasoning, that's actually salty, it has like onions and carrots and everything inside. That's the box that I just got that from Hungary, so I love that actually. So we also need garlic. Garlic is really important, and I also need onion, like that's the basic. And that's the main thing I need, paprika. That's Hungarian style, but every kind of paprika is perfect. We have that at home. Tomato, salt and pepper and oil and parsley. That's really important too in a top when the food is done actually. Okay, so let's start with the first step. First step, you have to chop the onion. That's gonna be really funny because if it doesn't make you cry, that's not a good one. That's it, really important that you have to chop it super small pieces, and that's how we can cook it properly. So I'm gonna show you. It's gonna just make you cry. So the technique what you use is like not that important. The really important thing is that it has to be super small, because you don't really want to chew your onion piece in your food when it's gonna be done, right? So yeah, it's like these small pieces, it's gonna be good, but I think after I cut them, I have to cut it again and chop it again, so just be careful with your fingers, because yeah, it's already making me cry. Actually, I have a little bit of makeup on my face. Yeah, it's gonna, your nose is gonna be runny, and all you're gonna feel is like your eyes are just burning out of your, oh, yeah. Yeah, this is the tough one. That's the hard part of, this is just the beginning. So if you cry, you can tell you made an amazing food, because it's definitely, oh, yeah, that hurts so bad right now. Yeah, but this is how you make it, so you gotta get. Alright, so the next step, after you're done chopping your onions like this, you need oil. You need to turn this on, and then you have to just add a little bit of oil here, and make sure that you warm it up enough. You have to just cook, I mean, yeah, just cook on like medium or 4, it depends on your stove. So after this one just warmed up, you just have to put the onions there. So after you put your onions in your pan, you just have to wait, and then you have to cook it for like 5 minutes or something like that. It depends how high fire you use. So I am using right now 2, because at the same time I have to just chop my chicken too. So you don't need like really big, really small pieces. You need to just use like, it's really hard though to cut with my hands. Hold on. Crazy. So yeah, all you need to do is to chop like these pieces. It's not that big, it's like medium. But you have to be really careful with it, because you want to make sure that every piece is in the same size, because if one is bigger, one is smaller, it's not gonna be cooked well. It's gonna dry out, or it's not gonna be well cooked. So that's all you need to do. It's like small pieces in everything. Yeah, so I have actually thighs with no bones. So you can see those like fat areas. If you're not really into fat stuff, I personally love fat meat, because I'm Hungarian, we love fat meat. But if you don't, just all you have to do is just cut it off like this, and just throw it away. But yeah, just keep doing to cut your chicken thighs the same size, because once again, you want to make sure every piece is in the same size. So yeah. Actually, it's been like 3 minutes cooking the onions first, and it's still not done. It's super white still. It has to be like this piece. Oh my gosh, my camera. So it has to be like that, not like this white. So you just have to keep cooking. So all I did is I just added the chicken, and you don't have to cook it fully, because you are going to put that everything in a slow cooker. So you just have to make sure that's gonna be like white outside, like For example, here, like this. That's all you have to do first. I added salt, pepper, and that Hungarian kind of seasoning what you can buy at a police store also. But listen, if you don't have these like that, that's not a major problem. If you just don't have that, you just have to add more salt. After the chicken is kind of light, I have garlic here, I have paprika, and I have a little bit of like a tiny bit of hot water. That's really important. First of all, you have to put the garlic there. After you put the garlic, just wait, and you can turn, I'm cooking in low, so you can turn on the 2. It looks really messy, but trust me, it's gonna be amazing. So after you're done with it, you have to add the paprika. This is just really good. So after you added the paprika, you have to mix it together. It's gonna be like a brown reddish kind of color. And then the water, just a little bit. It's not too much. And then you have to cook it for like about like 2 minutes in medium. Okay, so we are gonna use this slow cooker, and I am going to select to the low. You can do high and warm. Actually, you can use a warm after it's done and you're waiting for your family to serve it. So I'm going to put on low, and I am going to cook about like excuse me, like 3.5 hours. It depends on how many chicken you have or how soft you want your chicken. I pretty much like the soft chicken. So my food is looking like that. So once again, if you don't have these spices, don't worry about it. Just put more salt in it. And actually, the chicken is pretty unsalted, so I'm just gonna put a little bit more salt. And then I already turned the oven off, or what's that? Yeah, so all I'm gonna do is put the chicken in a slow cooker. So all the chicken and everything is here, and once again, low mood and 3.5 hours. And to be honest with you, my grandma and my mom does not use more water because the onion always makes sure that you're gonna have enough juice and stuff. But I think I am going to use a little bit of water, not all of it, just like that. So after I added some water, sorry mom and grandma, I don't follow your recipe. Of course I do. But yeah, after this is done, you have to put the top there, and I have 2 tomatoes, and I have this Californian pepper. I'm just gonna eat half of it because the Californian pepper is really sweet, so I don't want that to go, I don't want the spices or the tastes go in the other directions. So I am going to use half after about like an hour. So I have to make sure I cook these for an hour, and then after the juice just came out from the onion and from the chicken, and you know I have some water in there too, I am going to add the Californian pepper half and 2 tomatoes. And after your food is done, you can take those away because somebody doesn't like it. I personally do, so I'm just gonna eat it. Actually, it's been like 45 minutes since I'm cooking this, or I just put that in a slow cooker, and it should look like this. So you can see the juice there from the water, but I didn't really put too many water in it. So just mix it a little bit, and then put the paprika, the Californian pepper, just half, and put the tomatoes on top. Yeah, it has to look like that, because after, if you like chop it, then you're not gonna be able to take it out. And maybe not everybody likes tomato, I do. So just mix it a little bit, like that. And I think so I've been cooking 45 minutes, so like 45 more minutes is fine if you cook it, and then it's totally done. It's been 1.5 hours since I started to cook. I already put that on a warm, and I took the pepper out, and it should look like that. So it has a lot of juice, has a chicken, and this is literally amazing. So I put some rice here because we are gonna serve with rice. I am going to put a lot of chicken, and I personally love tomato, so I'm gonna put the tomato there. I love the juice, so I'm gonna get a lot of juice here, like this. More juice because it's never enough from juice there. And because this is a Hungarian dish, I am going to put sour cream on the top because I love sour cream. And then the parsley on the top, and this is how the Hungarian chicken paprikash looks like. Enjoy.